Okay, so hi guys. You guys are listening to On the Mic podcast, and I am your host Jacob and your
Hey, what's
co-host
up?
Jordan.
I'm
And
Jordan.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we have an awesome guest, and her name is Chloe, and here she is right now.
Hi, everyone. I work at iHeartMedia in Orlando, Florida, and I am on XL 1067, and I do social media for Magic 1077 and XL 1067.
Okay, okay. Now we can jump into the questions, and Jordan will be doing the first 5 ones. So here he is right now.
All right. It's good to see you again, Chloe.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime.
How did you get into the radio industry?
Just because of people that I knew. I had met someone working like an event and they ended up leaving their position and they kind of recommended me and I applied and that's how I got into radio.
That's good.
Simple enough. Cool.
Yeah.
What do you love most about the radio industry?
I guess it would be connecting with listeners because I know people think radio is like dying or whatever, but there are people who listen and who connect with you like as a talent or like as a brand. And I guess just being able to just reach people so they don't feel alone or just to make them happy is really cool.
Okay, cool. Do you think going to college is important to get into the industry?
I think college is more of a personal decision. I went and had a secondary education, but that's simply because like I wanted to do that personally. I don't think I needed my degrees to get into this industry. Entertainment is a lot about who you know and what you can do.
Yeah.
Versus where you went to school. So I don't know. I don't think it's like 100% necessary. I don't know if it's really necessary at all, but I just think college and school is a more personal thing and it can help open doors if you are meeting the right people. I guess it just depends where you go and what programs, things like that. And the legacy, I guess, of whatever program you're going to. But for me, going to school was more personal. I don't personally think I needed it because I got this job because of knowing the right people.
That's always better when you know the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been like hearing a lot, like when we do like the interviews like that, like they've been like saying like connection like is important, like if you want to be in this industry, like if
it really is.
So,
that's what I've learned in my day.
Yes.
What is it like getting to do programming in radio?
Well, it is really technical. A lot of things can go wrong at any given moment, but it's really fun. It's exciting to just know that you're creating things that people are going to hear and it's going to be broadcasted, and that's like been the most fun.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool.
We interviewed like a girl like who like is like a program director of like a station, like and she like said something like something like what you just said, like it's like nice getting to hear like the stuff like you like do like for the station and make and all that, and it's it's like nice hearing that like once it's like broadcast on air and all that. So
a lot of work goes into programming, and I do a small portion. Like my program director and the assistant PD do a lot.
Well, that basically answers the next question. So I guess I'll skip over it because it basically says what kind of stuff do you do for programming, and you basically said what you do. So I'll ask this question: what do you like about getting to do like promotions?
Promotions is really fun when I get to go to like really, really cool events. Like one of the more like bigger events was the Fiesta Latina, the iHeart national event. That was really fun to work. And also when it's like things that I'm interested in that we've been to, and we do a lot of like amusement park things here and water parks and stuff. So those events are usually really fun when it comes to promotions and like working a gig or something.
That sounds fun.
That's cool. Okay, my last question to you is what do you love about getting to work with your coworkers?
So my coworkers are everyone's is like really open in my market. There's really hasn't been anyone who tries to like gatekeep or like not see you do well. Everyone does their best to make sure everyone is set up for success, and that's really cool. I know it can be kind of cutthroat sometimes, but it's not like that in my office, so that's always really fun, and everyone is just like really supportive of whatever you're doing. So yeah,
that's good.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Now it's Jacob's turn.
Yay.
Go,
Before I ask the question, I wanted to see like what has been your like favorite event that you were able to do like with promotions.
Probably Fiesta Latina. We do a lot of like local Hispanic events. We do like the Puerto Rican parade. We do the Dominican festival, the Venezuelan festival. So those are always really fun and exciting to work. There's always stuff going on when we have like big like citywide festivals happening.
That's awesome. That sounds really fun. That'd be fun to like attend that kind of like a event.
Yeah. So it's a lot of good food.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
It's good that they have good food. So that's like that's probably like the best thing of like the event, like good food. So that's good.
Me and my mom used to go to this Indian reservation where they had this Indian festival, and they had all this really good like food, like tacos and fried bread, and it was so good.
Yes.
Good. And then jumping back into the questions, what do you love about getting to be a radio DJ and getting to be on air? What do you love about that?
So recently I've had a few people, not a lot, but like a few people ask me to like play music and to like get their song on air.
Yeah.
And it's been that's been really fun, and discovering like just local people and new music. And since my time slot is a little bit later, I can kind of do a little bit more. I have a little bit room to kind of throw in songs here and there. So
yeah,
that's really fun.
That's good. And then what do you love about getting to like connect with your listeners and getting to talk with them, like over social media or whatever?
I guess just like I said, having that feeling of community and camaraderie, get to just have people connect with you, and like you can make their day. You can really help someone through something tough. There's a lot of people who go through a lot of things to use the radio and listening to people that on air to get through it. So that's always rewarding.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then what do you think radio will be like in 5 to 10 years?
I have robots.
Yeah. Well, my boss has tried to tell me that social media, I think, will play like a larger role. I think radio stations are going to have to do a little bit more than just broadcast things on air. I think they're going to have to be in multiple platforms and in multiple formats so that people can use it. And that's how I think radio will stick around. There has to be a way to connect with people and listeners besides in their car. So
yeah.
And basically me and Jacob are already doing that. So that's good.
Yeah. We like, I think like, we
do all kinds of virtual events.
And we interviewed we interviewed a guy too. His name is Ryan, and he like is like on a station, like I think the station is called Live 96.7 or something like that. And he said something like, I think like it was like during the interview or like before we started the interview, like he said something to like me and Jordan, like we kind of like started like doing like all of that like
before everyone else.
Yeah. So that was kind of a little bit nice to hear and all that. And
I mean the internet's not going anywhere, and people are only like using the internet more and more to get whatever they want. I think podcasting is going to be a big deal, and it already is, but just that kind of way of how people want to get their media. So yeah.
And then this isn't on question. Do you think that it's important to have a following to get into like radio? Do you think that's important?
I think if you're gonna be like a talent, I think if you're gonna be on air, I think you have to be able to like cultivate a community, and you have to get people to come back so they come and listen. That I think is really important. I mean, anyone starting, you're not gonna have like a huge fan base from the jump, but it's something that's really important, and you can build as like a creator, and it just depends like how you want to communicate with people. Like it's really important that, because without people listening, you're kind of talking to yourself. So
that's good. And then who in radio would you like to give a shout out to? It can like be anyone, like for example Elvis Duran or something like that, for example.
I guess just shout out to like my program director, B-Mac, and Jana, our music director, and also I'm the program director for the B, DJ D Strong. He's been very, very nice to me, and they've all taught me a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
And this isn't on the question as well, but what do you like about getting to work for iHeartMedia? What do you like about that?
That it's the same but different every day. There's always something going on, and it's not the typical 9 to 5 job. So
working 9 to 5.
Yeah, so that's kind of been my most favorite part.
That's good.
What's your least favorite part?
That sometimes communication can get fuzzy, and since there are so many, like our team is small and everyone's doing a lot of different things, I think it can get a little hectic. But I mean, that's just anywhere when you have people doing a lot of things all at once. So
have you had any like weird conversations with some listeners?
Not really.
Or stalkers?
No, I haven't had to deal with any of that. There are
That's good.
The people who are very
you're lucky,
die hard for the morning show or whatever. But I mean, I feel like you encounter those people everywhere, so it's just how you deal with it.
Eventually, they will just find you and can't do anything about it.
And then what has been your like favorite like interview? Like if you like have interviewed like any artists, like what has been your favorite interview that you have done?
I've only interviewed a couple people, but I'm really excited for an interview I have tomorrow with these 2 women who have like a production company here in Orlando. They're really cool. They do a lot of dope stuff around here, so I'm excited for that one. Yeah,
that's
it is International Women's Day today.
Yeah.
While we are recording this, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So happy International Women's Day to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Same. What do you like about like getting to be a part of this whole industry? Yeah.
Like I said, it's mostly like connecting with people and just feeling like I can either help people or give people a new perspective or insight on something. So, and also like when it comes to music, just helping smaller artists in however which way I can. I think I've been told no a lot. And so if I have the opportunity to say yes to someone and it just aligns, like I feel like I should do that as well. So
that's cool.
Do you think interning is important?
Interning, it can be just as competitive to get an internship as it is, to get a job, especially at like bigger places. So I think it's important, but I mean, if you can land a job without an internship, that's fine too. Not everyone's path is the same. I definitely didn't have a bunch of fancy internships before I got to iHeart. So
me either.
Yeah, it just depends on what you know and who you know, and like how let your work speak for itself. You know what I mean? No one is giving you the opportunity, then make the opportunity for yourself. So
yeah, that's good. And then do you want to show a little bit about your radio show that you do on the station that you live?
So you can catch me midnight to 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. It is called Disco House. That is my show. I do I try to do like celebrity news and also interviews, and I also just talk about local things and things happening with my life. So that is it. Yeah.
That's good.
Cool.
And then the last and important question is, where can everyone check you out and follow you?
On Instagram, you can find me at _Disco House. That's HAUS.
That's why.
Yeah, so Disco House.
I was trying to find you earlier and I couldn't find you.
Yeah.
What's her thing?
AUS.
And then if anyone
Is it weird to do a midnight shift?
Ooh,
no, I pre-record my show, so I'm never there.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be there either.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, 6 hours is a lot.
So how do you fit it in your schedule where you have to voice track? Like, I usually go in the morning. It takes a while.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can do my show probably like 45 minutes. So I don't have so many breaks, but yeah, I usually get it in the mornings. Yeah, my position is really flexible, so I can kind of go in when I want to. And then
that's from good.
Home I do. So yeah,
it's nice to have a job like where you're like
it's good to have that.
Yes. Okay, but it was really great talking to you guys.
Yeah,
thanks again. Sorry about the scheduling.
Great.
I know I canceled and rescheduled a whole bunch, but thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. Then before you head out, can you tell everyone who's watching or listening to this podcast to like subscribe and rate us and all of that? And yeah. Okay. So this is On the Mic podcast. Subscribe, listen to Jacob and Jordan. It was really fun being here. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. Anytime.
Yeah.